I am a pumpkin.
Hello everyone, welcome on in. It's been a while. It's been an absolute hell of a year. From starting 2025, not even making it a month in and getting hospitalised, to honestly one of the worst dips I've had in my mental health in a long time. It's been a long old year. And I know 2025 isn't over yet, but it will be soon. And to quote the mountain goats, I'm going to make it through this year even if it kills me.
I am a pumpkin.
Zarkrai, you are indeed a pumpkin, as is Rixtrus, as is CPC. You are all incredible pumpkins. You are all incredibly appreciated, and as you all know, all of the money that gets raised here goes to charity. I haven't streamed as much as I should this year, which means they've had less money, but it is the way it is. I am gonna leave my I'm gonna leave my camera off for this, but let us switch over. Come on. There it is. We are going to be playing some Duck Detective today. We are... I would apologise for us being in ads, but currently everyone who I am aware of being here is a subscriber. So you're not getting ads anyway. Right, we are... I did consider getting a tree VTuber. I mentioned this in the mod chat for the Discord, but I also considered completely rebranding. Becoming a flapjack octopus. A flapjacktopus. But yeah, I mean, it is something that is likely doable, but that requires a level of effort that I do not have the mental capacity for. I mean, I didn't even update OBS until just before I went live, so that's also why we started with the music from the opening screen for Duck Detective. Oh no, a flapjack octopus is a real thing. Go and Google it. They're really cute. Told you. Told you it was a cutie. Yep, and correctly orange. It is something that is really interesting, and they did find recently a new species of flapjack octopus. I was talking to Reese about it the other day, but yeah, they actually did find a new species of flapjack octopus recently. Yep, they're also in Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's been a long old year. It really has. Let's jump into the game. Well, actually, we've got 20 seconds left on the hype train, so we'll wait for that to finish off and then we'll jump on in. Ads wise, we're good for an hour, and then we will get going. This is sort of my semi-return to streaming. I'm probably not going to be streaming as often as I used to, but I am going to try and get at least one in a week. I just need to work out when. Right, so yeah, let's jump in and let's get our detectiving on. Would you like dialogue to auto advance? Let's leave that off. We are going to go detective mode, because of course we're going detective mode. We are indeed a duck detective.
Life wasn't easy.
Even better. I didn't realise it had voice acting, so that's even better. I should have actually put it on auto, but...
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember. Where did all my money go?
The divorce. It went to the divorce, Duck.
I had to retrace last night's steps.
Ductections. Ductections are a vital part of a detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into blank spaces to solve ductections. Deductions, even. The nest egg. So we know that that is rent. Blank spent his or her last money on rent for blank. So what I am going to do, let's see, can I? Yes, I can. I can turn auto advanced dialogue on. So we can walk around. And we can press E to look at things.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I can always sell it online. This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. You keep me safe at night. I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
That's interesting. I also like that he sleeps on a loaf of bread. He also seems to have slices of bread just randomly in his bed.
I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
Anna added to the clues.
No messages.
Exactly. Are they snacks? Are they used? Are they tissues? Are they tissue snacks? The duck detective spent her last money on rent. That feels like we're missing something there, because that doesn't seem right.
Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I have everything I need to solve this now.
Two or fewer things are wrong. Ah, okay. So, Duck Detective spent his or her last money on tulips for Anna. No? Okie dokie. On bread for himself. There we go.
Not my proudest moment, but the toast helps me to forget.
Is toast like alcohol for the duck? Is he a toastaholic?
Hannah! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective. Let's discuss this in person.
Welcome in, Weedy.
Now, be there in an hour.
Told you I'll be back with Duck Detective. Soon enough.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of their bus office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home. New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of South Siccia. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
Let's see, how far off can we wander? We can kick the piles of leaves. We can kick the bottles.
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning. And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point. It's about the principle.
Two schmark for a bus ride? That's ridiculous. They're scamming their customers. We must protest. Bear bus.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
It's apparently September. Also, don't mind me, I'm not making a mess.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from their bus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
I think the answer is cats. She is about cats. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I will end them. Laura from CS is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday. Just saying. In the suggestions box. Is there anything else I can get around here? Ah, Sophie. That's what I was missing.
These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
Smiley face for September. The 7th is today. Giraffe. Cute.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning.
Windthymer. She's sad. And she's a KTS fan.
I should be able to deduce her name now.
Should I? I can definitely deduce her second name. Don't think I can. It's either Laura or Sophie, but
I should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction section.
Alright, Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
Ah, that's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
You're still here?
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the keycard to the office.
Office keycard added to the case files. It's alright, Rickstress. It's the first puzzle. It's not a problem. Also, whoever is doing the voice acting is 100%... Is it just me, or are they 100% channeling Frank Drebin? Did you know every duck has a unique footprint?
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
This is the last straw! Thredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the duck detective.
Eugene
Client hired
McQuacklin.
me to investigate a case.
What a great name.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch death. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Wait, if you had the client note, could you not have said that when you were talking to the receptionist? McQuacklin, you're a rogue element. Okay, so we know Sophie is the giraffe. Do we? Yeah. We know that Sophie is the giraffe. Yeah, something was stolen. We know that much. Okay, so we can get hints whenever we need to.
The two desks on this side look unused.
This is Fair Bus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Let's investigate. Let's see if we can find anything out. Energy drink. Strained eyes, insomniac. Has her own headset.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Password accessible. Password hint. Me and sexy aliens. So we've discovered someone called Whitlock.
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
Employee of the month. We have someone called Freddy. Rufus Sedaris. Stop with the post-its.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
So we've got a kitchen. Ooh, hollandaise. Escargot. Salsicha. And Brazil.
Their buses don't go very far.
Expensive. West currency. High quality salami. Also, who turns up to work with just just 2 sticks of salami?
That's a lot of salami.
Thick glasses. Laura. That's absolutely fair. Velcro shoes.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine?
Let's talk to
Plan
Laura.
all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
I mean, that is absolutely fair.
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions in my deductions?
Right, let's... So that's probably not Freddy, because they were yelling about Freddy.
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Did you know there are an average of 5 ducks per kilometre?
The dimly lit rooms seem to promise well-kept secrets and rumors. What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
Okay, so I think we can safely say that this is Ernst.
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
Twins. Ooh, it's a secret compartment behind.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office? It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst.
Okay, so we have an L. Angst. Angry brow, stern.
going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
Okay, so we've got Herr Ernst. Folding a duck more than 7 times is theoretically impossible.
This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? Your yarn ball is still on the bus? Which route were you on? This is Bear Bus. How can I help you? This is the 3rd time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy. What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
Do we have to? Can we leave the toddler there?
Some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
Okay, so that gives us an indication that we may now know the full name of our boss here. I have a feeling that is Manfred Ernst.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Sure, let's sign the book.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all 4 seems to be Petrovich.
Okay, so Petrovich is a bus driver.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
Gasp, he's gonna frame me later.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
Sounds about normal for a bus company. Did you know ducks sleep with one eye open? Because crime never sleeps.
I'm so bored. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
Useful.
It says server room. It's locked.
Right, so we know that this person has to have a female name. And we know they're not Freddy. So they must be Laura. And we know that El Angst was trying to get a pay rise. As for who this gentleman is, we know he's drinking from Laura's cup. But beyond that, we know they're not Whitlock, because Whitlock seems to be some sort of sheep. They could be Sedaris, in which case they would be Rufus Sedaris. They could be Freddy Fredersen. They are not Rufus Sedaris. They are Freddy Fredersen. Okay. Sophie is the giraffe that works as a receptionist. The bear is Manfred. He is the branch manager. Laura the cat works in customer service. And the crocodile is called Freddy, and he works in the operating office.
Now that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client.
Did you know ducks share 95% of their genetic makeup with something?
The cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Was it bananas, was it? Let us go kick all the things. As is our right as the duck detective.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Duffel bag.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
This is clearly Petrovic. Boris Petrovic. Hands in pockets. Bad manners. Well-proportioned nose, handsome. Boris Petrovic.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you, like Freddy Fredersen?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Why would they be helpful? Ducks were the first species to abolish the monarchy. Good on them.
As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils. I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Margaret, if it wasn't for these pants almost bursting, I'd have this for breakfast every day.
Yes, yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
Okay, so we know that that is Margaret. And we know that the Whisk, Baker, Motherly. Tanline, divorced. Impeccable hair, well groomed.
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the Piggy Bank case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No.
So Margaret's a freak. So we know that she is Margaret Whitlock from her PC. And we've got an angry penguin. Sci-fi fan.
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect. Why would they put the mugs in face up?
So this must be Rufus Sideris. Margaret the sheep works in customer service. The penguin is Rufus, works as the janitor. Boris the buffalo is a bus driver.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on. What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddie Fredderson's, company?
Yeah.
If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, It's that moron.
Yeah, we have a British penguin.
Do you
Where
know
have we heard
anything
that before?
about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes. I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine he would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Rufus is rather suspicious. Sharp claws, greasy handprint. Thanks for the food, salami bandit.
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious.
It is.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint. What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone.
Can you tell me anything about Laura Engst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation. Which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
Calm down.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Rage uncaged. Kick over all the bins. Cancelled due to budget cuts. Looking for an unpaid editor. Hungry. Get your own lunch. Halloween party.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway. They stopped doing them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
I am in agreement. Okay, so we can say somebody hired us because their lunch was stolen by someone. Ducks are the only birds that can fly backwards.
The PC is on, but the person may only have a single person. That's surprising.
Me and sexy aliens.
Can you tell me more about Freddie Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that...
She's not happy about getting paid less than Freddy. despite the fact that Freddy does all the route planning. Ducks are named after Sir Geoffrey Duck, who invented the bird in 1702.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
What do you know about
He
Laura
came
X?
with the building.
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
I don't disagree, but she's also doing a different job. Also, ducks are apparently excellent skateboarders.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
Freddy, go and return your mugs to the damn kitchen. You've got 4 on your desk and you're carrying one.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
Yeah, you've got 4 on your desk, 1 in your hand. There's only like 5 people who work in this office.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
it's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Contrary to popular belief, most ducks don't file their taxes.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
And as a cat, that's like 3.5 years old.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my god, is he boring.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
I can't leave now. I need to solve the case.
Okay, I was thinking I could go outside and maybe talk to the person protesting, but you can't take the pond out of the duck.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
Do you think they have a thing going on? I don't work here. How would I know? If you drop a duck, it will always land pointing north. Okay, so we've talked to everyone about everything. Did you know ducks migrate thousands of miles? We still actually don't know who hired us. So it was the salami bandit that definitely stole it. Question is, whose lunch was it? It was probably Freddy that hired us, if I had to take a guess. 2 or fewer things are wrong. Ah, it was Laura apparently that hired us.
It was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm working on it.
It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft and what they were planning in the kitchen.
Right. Margaret is planning a... something for someone. Ad break starting in a second, so there are no ducks on the moon.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia. That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Okay. The ad's starting in a couple of seconds, so we'll take a little break. Hopefully everyone is doing fine, doing well, and enjoying our little duck adventure. Yeah, connection still seems good, which is good. Yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying this. This is sort of scratching an itch I've had for a little while. So I've wanted more like Obra Dinn, and while this isn't the Obra Dinniest of Obra Dinns, it does at least scratch that itch a little bit. Because it's puzzle solving, but word puzzle solving. Yeah. Have you not played Obra Dinn? You absolutely should. It's a Lucas Pope game. Usually goes quite cheap, to be fair. Yeah, Return of the Obra Dinn. Well worth checking out. Absolutely fantastic game. Wait for it to go on sale, but yeah, it is absolutely brilliant. And is a puzzle game essentially where you play an insurance adjuster trying to discover what happened to the entire crew of the Obra Dinn. Yeah, it well worth playing. It is a fantastic game and it's so unique in its art style, in the way in which it tells its story. It gets a massive thumbs up from me. And it's something I think everybody should play at some point, because yeah, it's by the same guy who did Papers, Please, but is a completely different game. Yeah, if Cass were ever to move away from doing everything on Switch, I would like to see Cass do Return of the Obra Dinn, but that seems unlikely. Welcome back everyone who was stuck in ad hell. We're going to jump back in. The most trendy duck hairstyle is the mullet, followed right. Probably planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually forget her birthday.
Oh my god. I love these KTS memes Laura keeps sending me.
It says it's locked.
Okay, so that's still locked. Okay, right, so let's see what words we've got here, because somebody is being somethinged by someone because somebody picked up the something. So it does look like Freddy has picked up the wrong bag.
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
So it seems like we are looking at wrong bag, and that Freddy is the one that picked it up. Somebody is being framed, heard, seen, stolen. It's not stolen, obviously. Am I missing something? $5 per square meter. Strange. I've spoken to everyone. What was it that Laura was saying?
You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what? It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes,
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft and what they were planning.
Okay, so we know what they were planning. That's fine. Ducks can breathe underwater for up to 72 hours. Don't think that's true, game. So Margaret had her lunch in. RS had his lunch in. Someone with sharp claws.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
That's an inappropriate question.
Maybe I should leave the dishwasher broken for a bit. That'll teach them a lesson.
For an unpaid editor. Hungry, get your own lunch. Freddy being suspicious? Framed. Framed by Boris? Framed by Bearbus. Framed by the entire company. Freddy is being framed by the Salami Bandit because he picked up the
As I
run.
thought, Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what? Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise! Oh, surprise!
No way. This is...
All for me? Huh? A letter? Ugh. Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for salami!
It's the salami bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredrickson's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Frederson. By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Is there more to it? Okay, so Sophie received the following presents. There's a quack button.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition. It's a heart-shaped necklace. Looks tacky.
Questionable title for an adult novel. Sexy Aliens Wasn't My Number by Sulfurcirides. Captain Brightbeak stared deep into the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red. The eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue. And there were 43. All of them wore shiny metal armour, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the one which stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a pretty lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into words he could understand. "Hey, you look cute," a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. "Can I get your number?" 252.
Oh God. What did I just read?
Buongiorno, everyone. Quite unbelievable. I entered the office really easily, lol. Sayonara, edgelords. The Salami Bandit.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
The birthday letter.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
What can you possibly do? Leave me alone. That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh, I should really get back to work.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
You say he doesn't have the riz. I say...
I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprits soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Jeez, man's really got it out for Frederson.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny.
Ducks are excellent skateboarders. Complaints. Laura, can the OO please clean their desk? I can smell it until here. Ooh, pen name. Mystery author.
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy. This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title.
They really think I've done it! Duck Detective, you have to help me! You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise. I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Freddy, you don't want a salami surprise.
So, what happens to the cake now?
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
Me in Sexy Aliens. There is indeed a quack button. Yeah, so Rufus Sedaris wrote the book. So the only one with purple eyes, so she's the purple-eyed alien.
I cracked it. see what secret she has on her computer.
Hearts? Lovers? Delete everything? Internal vouchers? West VPN executable. Secret cake recipes 21 PDF. Never gonna give you up. .wav. God. WAV files. Remember those?
Who is this person she's messaging?
Customs procedures for passengers entering from the west border. Allowed goods. Personal items worth less than 500 schmark. Notify the local police about suspicious activities. Prohibited goods. Weapons. Plants. 10 trombones. Or less than 10 trombones. More than 10 trombones. Books not in the interests of the eastern states. Meat. Potatoes. Luggage will be checked at the bus station. For more information, visit Brazil/Customs. Gun. Scary.
What do they have against potatoes?
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Cheap and romantic. I think that gives us a clue as to who gave her the necklace. That was Boris. Also, the bob and the afro were the other hairstyles that are apparently popular with ducks.
Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says limited edition.
So the limited edition plushie, I would guess, is probably from Laura. I can see Margaret being the one who gave her a book. Letters got stolen? Nothing got stolen. Rufus gave the book. Nothing actually got stolen.
Nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
Okay. Sophie received a scary letter that contained a hidden silly letter that contained a scary message.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
Oh, what should I do?
Why would someone be threatening her? Something is being illegally imported from Salacia? Salamis.
That explains all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died.
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What?
Also,
Why does anyone bother?
the case is about salami, not baloney.
That is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
No, that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe. Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and talk to Freddy.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Also, Cass. We have a quack button.
Oh, would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
We are trying to solve the case of the Salami Bandit. Also, welcome in, Reese. Murder at the Beaver's Dam. When the dam broke, Beaver Bikel lost his mind. A kidnapping and a kingpin. Never kidnap a king penguin. A king penguin. Kingpin on his birthday.
Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Yes, we know that.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
It really is a nice style to it. I'll tell them everything. Am I the asshole for expecting my co-workers to remember my birthday? It's my 20th birthday today and no one congratulated me. I don't need much, but at least a handwritten card would have been nice.
Can't believe she complained about this online.
That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie Wintheimer.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
Resignation letter.
It says it's locked.
It's still locked. Also, Reese, we have a quack button. And ducks are named after Sir Geoffrey Duck.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
Did you know there are no ducks on the moon?
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
A safe. Whitlock, CS00BD. Okay, so it's not 256. 256 was the number of the page of the book we were reading. First species to abolish the monarchy.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
I don't think that's why she left, Margaret. Did you know there are over 1,000 ducks?
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
No. I can't say it comes at a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Ducks migrate thousands of miles in the winter just to find warmer water.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Maybe it's because you're a mug thief. It's 252. Yeah, if you drop a duck, they'll always face north. No. CS00BD.
This folder says manual for see how and when. I'm falling asleep just.
Okay. Also, I like that the Duck Detective is on Blue Sky.
read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
It says it's locked. I can't leave now. I need to solve.
Okay. So it looks like I've spoken with everyone. Ah.
Someone forgot their phone.
KTS Enjoyer. Okay, so that gives us an indication of whose phone this is. Almost dead. Are you still angry? Are your parents still angry at you? Okay, nonsense. Nonsense. Nonsense.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
Why indeed? Sophie. Sophie got kidnapped because the salami bandit wanted to leave. Because Laura wanted to... Boris? Manfred. Okay. Kidnapped because someone wanted to go home. Because Sophie wanted to go home. Okay, so we're still missing two pieces from the receptionist puzzle, so... Right. We're not going to try and... There is part of me that wants to sort of try and just brute force the... But there must be something that gives us a clue.
let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
We've seen that number somewhere. Notification about the suspicious... Yes. That's where we saw it. Right, let's go and talk to Manfred quickly.
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
Maybe I should write a book too. It can't be that hard.
Are you writing another book?
No.
I can be your ghostwriter.
I'll think about it.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
It's a letter for an application for a signed by...
Right, Whitlock. CSBD.
much this mean? I'll never see her again.
Sophie's parents are awful, you know. I wonder if that's what made her run away.
I might actually have to use a hint here. Because I'm not sure what it is that I am missing. I've been everywhere, I've looked at everything.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was that note on the safe had pairs of letters on it. I wonder if they're abbreviations for something. Haven't I seen them before? I should also look at previous deductions. Back to work then.
Yeah, so the office is the only place I can do something. CS00BD. Customer service, operations office, bus driver. No, we've got 4 bus drivers, we know that. 2 customer service, 1 operations officer. There we go.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Server room key. Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids like recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you on a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Two letters in different handwriting. So a list of demands. Make someone employee of the month, a TV in their room, quiet about the thing. Do all of these things and nothing will happen to you.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Right. Yeah, it does feel like that sometimes, Reese. Yeah, you have to... You have to go and kidnap someone for the purposes
Let's
of
see what's hidden in here.
getting food.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business. Electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Bags under eyes. Anxious. Breadcrumbs. Shame. Tattered hat. Poor.
Has that been there the whole day? Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Easy. Bus fare 100 Schmark voucher. New unused 100 Schmark voucher. Now selling for 80 Schmark. Kraken Academy. Odyssey Island. CCTV. Talking to Lisa. How to delete eBay selling history. Dad, this is not Google.
What's up with these Bearbus vouchers on eBay?
Okay. Sophie got kidnapped because she was wanting to snitch.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
Okay, so someone blackmailed Manfred to stay quiet about Slimy Bandit. That is very wrong. Someone is selling the vouchers. The person supplying the vouchers is Manfred? As it's the server room. Huh. It is there. Lisa. Who's Lisa? Yeah, Ingrid is... Yeah, Manfred's wife is Ingrid, so... Is it Rufus? Okay, that's massively... There we go.
This is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami Bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Right. Sophie is at... ?
around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
She left? Should I look for her?
Oh, maybe I can be a... I always wanted to be a rich...
It's not really a detective's job.
Sometimes
Seems a bit.
Right. You can't have gone far. Okay, so
God,
Sophie is on a bus.
that's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
Right, it's got to be a hand rope match. It's Manfred. Yeah, it's got to be Manfred.
Manfred is the salami bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
There's one other person who hates. So, Manfred is the... no. Somebody is the accomplice because they needed someone who could easily carry out it's got to be the selling of the vouchers. Can't be Rufus because Rufus is seemingly computer illiterate. Laura, however, is not. We're not talking about the selling of the vouchers, we're talking about the importing of salamis.
The salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
And Boris was the most commonly used bus driver. Boris is the accomplice because he used to date Sophie, and the salami bandit needed someone who could convince someone into helping. Laura. Okay, so with 3 things wrong. So we know that Boris dated Sophie. Boris is the salami bandit's accomplice. No. Rufus and Margaret used to be a thing. Yeah, no, the fingernails on the duck. To be fair, the fingernails on every single one of the characters are odd. The infatuation. There we go.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then, Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
But who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yes. He was the mastermind.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Yes.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Now this is the question. He did do it, but to what extent is he culpable for having done it? I would say yes, because he still did the smuggling.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris! And
And I'd do it again. Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
Everybody gets arrested.
To cope with all the budget cuts. If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Actually, the only two people who wouldn't get arrested on this.
You keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus, how dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Yeah, I was about to say, realistically, everyone should be going to jail apart from Freddy and Laura.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the Duck Detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
Yeah, at the end of the day,
I had no idea it was that important.
whilst Boris
Tell me about
was
the plan.
a mule,
You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Freddy, shut up.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
That's interesting. I like that they actually do track that. And that everyone agreed the manager is the bad guy. I really enjoyed that. It's a nice little game for sort of 2 hours. Yeah, Sean Chiplock did absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you get a chance, well worth playing. As I say, only runs about 2 hours. So maybe get it on sale, but...
Oh, crap. I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun! Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
Freddy, I don't want you knowing where I live.
Yeah, fine.
I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I can be your sidekick.
There we go. Thank you all for joining me. This has been really fun to play through. As I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, this has been... It's been a fuck of a year. Between myriad health issues for me, mental health issues, and everything else that's been going on. The fact that people have stuck by me is incredibly surprising. And the fact that you're willing to join me here to join me doing this, and to join me and to help me raise money at the end of the day for charity, because that's what this is all about. This is the reason I do this, is to talk to you guys and to raise money for charity. So the fact that you can come along on that ride with me is incredibly appreciated. So thank you to all of you. Whether you've been watching the VODs, whether you've been here live chatting, whether you've subbed, you've given bits, whether you've done none of those things but you have watched the ads or have done anything along those lines, thank you for being here, and thank you for helping raise money for a good cause. I'm gonna wrap up in a second, and probably go raid out. Before I do, we're going to go to someone that I'm following. The two choices we have, we can either go and see Frankie of Frankie Plays, or we go and see both Polly and Weedy, as they are streaming together. I will set up a short poll. You guys can pick. Yeah, excuse the all caps. You've got 2 minutes to vote. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for still being here. Yeah, this year has been ups and downs for me, to say the least. It's been a rough one, and I'm thankful that you are still here. As I say, whether you've been in one stream this year, whether you've been in every stream this year, I am just thankful that anyone has been here. Don't forget, get your votes in. You've got a couple of minutes. But yeah. As I did mention earlier, this is not me coming back to full-time streaming. But I am going to try and do at least one a week. In the time that I can. So it'll be interesting. I'm not 100% on what I'm going to do. I'm thinking doing some Digimon. Not the new one. I still need to play Hacker's Memory first. So we're going to do that. We will probably get some more Bob in there somewhere. And we will do the Ghost of Glamping at some point. Because I do own it. So, right. Frankie is where we're going to go and raid. So, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for sticking around, and thank you, hopefully, for coming along with the raid. If you do stick around, we do have a raid message. Let's throw that up in the chat. If you want to grab it. And we will go and feel free to add whatever emotes you want to it. And we will go and raid out. Yeah, traditional is the leaves, but we can also bring some trees as well. Anyway, thank you all, and let us go.